In this video, we are going to review Zapier filters. As you may remember on the previous video, we created a SAP using paths where we created two different paths based on the language selection on this form. We created this Google form and we provided this form to a set of students, for example, or developers, asking them about the programming language that they would like to learn in the future. And we gave them two options, Golang and Python. Now, in order to implement a filter, I added here another question as part of this survey that is basically checking if they already know both languages. So in that case, if they already know both Golang and Python programming languages, we are not going to process the request. So we are not going to store the student email on any of these Google Sheets. So let's add a new step. We have the trigger application, that is the response on the Google form, and then we have the paths. Now we are going to add a second step between the two. That is going to be the filter. And the only filter available in Zapier is only continue if, and then we need to set the filter condition. I'm going to click on Save and Continue. And here you can set, okay, only continue if, do you already know Golang and Python? Exactly matches, no. Because if they already know both languages, it doesn't make any sense that they are registered to learn it again, I guess. So I'm going to click on Test and Continue. And I'm going to click on Continue here. Okay, so let's test this filter. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to submit the survey, selecting, for example, Python 6 at email.com, and I'm going to select that this person already knows Golang and Python. I'm going to submit this. And now I'm going to test this again. I'm going to test. Sorry, I need to go back here and pull the responses again. I guess this was here. Okay, I'm going to continue. And the response A should be, no, let me see more samples. And the response, what is the latest response? Let me check. More samples. This is the latest. Yeah, this is the latest one. That is Python 6. And where we selected that this student already knows about Golang and Python. So in this case, if we select this option, we should not see any changes in the Python Google Sheet. So I'm going to select this one and I'm going to continue here. And I'm going to filter setup and testing. I'm going to test and continue here. And your SAP would not have continued. And this is because we selected that the user already knows both languages. So I'm going to submit another survey response. I'm going to add Python 7 at email.com. I'm going to select no, and I'm going to select Python. In this case, I'm going to submit this answer. I'm going to pull the responses again. Let me refresh, get more samples. And this should be the response that we just submitted. Yes, it's Python 7, and we are saying that this student doesn't know anything about Golang and Python. So now if we go here and to filter and testing, we should be able to test this correctly. Items match, and let me check again. If I select this and we selected no, I'm going to click on continue, and I'm going to click now on test and continue. Yes, and now we know that in this case this filter will allow the execution of the paths, because the selection that we enter there is that the student doesn't know anything about the languages. So this condition is true, is evaluated as a true condition. So now if we run path A, I guess it was the Python. No, sorry. Let me go back here. And if we go to path B and we continue here and we test this step, we should, let me refresh here. Yes. And if we test this step, let me click on retest, we should see that now we are going to include, we're going to add as a new student here the student with the email python7 at email.com. So I'm going to click here on send this to Google Sheets. And now if we check, now we have this student that selected that he didn't know about both Python nor neither Python nor Golang. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, let's go back and let's do a quick review. So what we are basically doing here is we created a filter between the Google form and the paths, and we are only allowing the process or the SAP to continue processing if the student selected that they didn't know about Golang and Python. That is basically this option here. So that's pretty much it. Add any comments below if you have any questions, and remember to like and subscribe. Thank you, and I see you in the next video.